Good morning. It is Sunday and it is 46 degrees here. Fall is here. um, we're gonna get right into our stories. We're gonna start with a story of England, UK. UK mom sues Tavistock Children's Clinic over misleading and experimental gender change treatments. Now, Sue Evans is the lady that's suing them, suing Tavistock, for the simple reason that doctors were rushing kids into this treatment, and they were not making the consequences fully understood of the medications. Two of them, the medical risk, is a loss of fertility and loss of the ability to have an orgasm. Seriously, those were two of the losses that could happen with this medication. Now, you gotta keep in mind, Miss Evans worked as a mental health nurse from 2003 to 2007 at this clinic in the UK. So, it's like, she would understand this. She'd seen this happening time and time again. Instead of having the kids go through a screening process to make sure that this really is what was going on with them, they were just being pushed through instead of having a full psychological screening done. People, I've been saying this from the beginning. This is going to backfire majorly. The suicide rates are going through the roof of people who are transgender. And a lot of times it has to do with the medications that they take. They're getting too much or too little. It's a disaster, is what it is. Moving on. Dubai developer slashes returns to hotel investors. This is huge. Now, if you don't know, Dubai is in the Arab Emirates. It's one of the wealthiest areas in the Arab Emirates. And for them to slash the amount of money on returns going to investors speaks volumes about the world economy. That things are about to come to a screeching halt when you have one of the wealthiest countries doing this. And I found this gentleman, Stefan Lindman. And he did an article on Turkey's Erdogan plans to annexation of the northern Syrian territory. Basically, Turkey wants to steal a part of the northwest corner of Syria. Really? Do we realize the implications here? He wants to broaden Turkey out, reclaim basically the Ottoman Empire is what he's trying to do. It's ridiculous, and I don't see it happening, going over very well. Now, Mr. Lindman did an article about how waging war on Iran would be madness, and it would be. It would be considerably just not good. Because Russia, according to Pravda, Russia and Iran build powerful alliance countering USA and Saudi Arabia. This is massive. You get two empires coming together to counter two others. And meanwhile, these supposed talks between China and the US are kind of coming down. Things are kind of calming down. Well, let's see. Erdogan, last week, Trump threatened to devastate, if not just completely obliterate, Turkey's economy. A NATO ally, mind you. And now sudden talks with China are going smooth. Am I the only one seeing a flaw here? There are serious issues. China is not a NATO ally. They're not an ally at all, really. They are a NAFTA trade partner. Now, once again, they did not steal any intellectual intelligence. Intellectual stuff. Copyrighted. No. Everything they have gotten, technology-wise, has been shared openly and consensually. So there hasn't been no intellectual theft, is what I'm trying to think of. It's early morning, and I've spent 4 nights with a dog that had fleas that was so bad. Yes, I know my clock is broken. Tony has pointed that out to me. Now, I'm going to close with a story I sent John from the Prepared Mind talk about. There's a little town in Mexico whose mayor promised 3 things. Better roads, improved water supply for agriculture, electricity. This mayor delivered nothing. Those 3 little things is what they wanted. That was it. These are simple people. Now, something you gotta keep in mind before I tell you the consequences of him not keeping those promises is that in the Mexican culture, your word is no different than your signature on a contract with them. If you agree to do something, that's it. They trust you to do it. This mayor did not do anything, and he knew better. He found himself tied up with under the end of the rope. It wasn't a noose. It wasn't lynching. I'm guessing either his hands or his feet were bound. And the other end of the rope was tied on a truck. And he was dragged up the road. They dragged his ass. Literally dragged him. Now it's because he did not deliver on the promises he made. My question is, what is wrong with us? We should be doing this to our politicians. When they don't keep their promises, hog-tie their asses, time to defeat a pickup truck and drag them up the road. Drag them up the very roads they promised to repair, and they don't. We got one road that's like driving across a cheese grater. I would like to take a few of them, tie them up, hook them up to the back of a truck, and drag them up that road 2 or 3 times at full speed. Anyway, I thought you would enjoy that story. You gotta love the Mexican people, I'm telling you. They're very honorable people, usually. And they're very trusting people. Anyway, I'm going to start here. And I will see you tomorrow for Missing Child.